Good evening. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate you being here with me. I have some friends here, Kavita, Ruth, Lee. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see who else we have. That's who we have at the moment joining us. We'll have more people joining us in the chat, I hope. And so thank you for coming in tonight. You can watch us on, hi, Kate, how are you? You can watch us on YouTube live on In the Psychic Flow. You can watch us on Rumble live as well. Hi, Robert, In the Psychic Flow. You can watch us live on Facebook, Psychic Medium of Sarasota. And on Twitter or X, you can watch us live on Psychic Medium Carolan Carey. So there you go. I am your host, Carolan Carey. And if you would like to book a reading with me, my website is Carolan, CarolanCarey.com. You can text me. My number and everything is there. You can send me an email, whatever you'd like to do. If you'd like to contribute to the show, you can do so. You're not under any obligation to do that, but if you'd like to, you can do it via a super sticker here on YouTube, on Rumble, a rant, or you can Venmo me at Carolan-Carey. So there you go. If you are watching us on Rumble, hey, welcome. We have a big audience over there. If you're watching us, let's see, if you're listening to us on the audio platforms, we're everywhere. And we will include you as much as we can, so you don't feel left out. We'll read any questions that we get and any validation comments that we get. We'll read that. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Good to see you. So we have a nice crew joining us tonight. If you have a particular loved one in spirit, we're going to try to do spirit messages tonight. Not going to try. We will. They always come in. If you have someone in particular, let me know. Put it in the comment. Otherwise, you will get a general spirit message, whoever comes in. What else did I want to tell you? I can't think of what else I wanted to tell you tonight. So, how are you feeling after the eclipse? Did you all survive? It's kind of a rocky. I still haven't done my global predictions, crystal ball. I still haven't done it. And I was thinking of doing it today. I just got so busy and doing stuff. And I just, it's just, you go to tune into something and like 9,000 other things are happening around the world. Kind of scary. I don't know. What do you think about that? Let me know. You can drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching us from. We appreciate that. We have a big audience in the UK, even in India. Where else are we getting people from that I saw someplace? What was it, like Brussels? I forget, Tiffany. What was it? What's the biggest? We've had such an improvement on all the Goldylocks shows. So if you want to support us, you can make a $4.99 donation on here, or you can hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. All of that helps our numbers and helps us reach more people. So we appreciate that. What am I doing? So what do you get for $4.99? Well, let me tell you what you get. You get to go first in line, and then I will do everybody else, and you get a little bit extra message. I'll be pulling some cards tonight from the Alchemy Flower Oracle deck. So we get a message from there, and you'll get a message from your loved ones in spirit, hopefully. So, hi, Mo. Didn't see the eclipse. I totally missed it. I watched it. I watched some video of it. I don't think we got about 70%, I think, in Tampa, 76%, something like that. But we certainly, if we didn't watch it, we certainly felt it, right? It was kind of weird, I thought. Let me just look here 1 second. Whoops. Okay, that was not brilliant. That was not brilliant. That was not smart, Carolan. Error. Yes. What does this do? Ah, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Since it's springy prayers, let's see what we got for spring. Oh, this is kind of nice. Let's see. I like that. This, of course, my favorite spring prayers. Xavier University is one of my favorite websites for prayers. And I thought this was kind of nice. That, you know, it doesn't have to be a prayer. It could be a saying. It could be a blessing, something like that. It doesn't have to be, you know, a prayer. But I thought this was kind of nice. God, thank you for spring and the hope of warmer, longer, brighter days. Thank you for the coming of growth and life and birth. Thank you that things are coming awake in the world. This is what our calendar says, and we do see some signs that it is real. Amen. Thank you. So there. Since I am a minister, I should throw a little bit of spirituality in once in a while, right? So, okay. So here we go. Let's see. I remember if you've got somebody in mind. Thank you, Kate. So I'm going to take you first. So nice to see all of you. Okay, Kate. Now I'm going to start out, you know, wandering around, taking my time. And then by 8:30, I'll be rushing. That's usually what happens. But so thank you for staying with me. Hi, Mo. Thank you very much for your donation. I got some Venmos last week. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Very nice of you to support the show. Okay, so here we are with Kate, who is in the UK, paying with pounds. Love that. Okay, Kate, let's see what we got for you tonight. Let's see what we got for you tonight. Ooh, gorgeous. Allium. Oh, this is so cool. Allium. You know what this is, right? I actually have a white one growing in a pot in my backyard because I'm growing onions, and these are actually onions. That's what they are. But this, I don't have a beautiful color like this. I've tried to grow them and I was not successful, but here I am growing onions and it sprouts up. How about that? Allium sativum, good fortune and prosperity for you, dear. Isn't that gorgeous? Does this have a number on here? No. Love that. I love that color. So that is for you, Kate. Very powerful spiritual color. Purple. Love that. Okay, so what are we doing? Let me see. Is there any special message on this? Let me see. Let's see what we got. Are these alphabetical? LMN. Allium, prosperity. Where all beings live in harmony on the earth, then true prosperity will be attained. Very, very true. Root chakra. Garlic, onions, chives, leeks, shallots. I have all of those growing in my backyard. Not many of them, a couple of each. Let's see what happens. Ornamental species may be less palatable. Well, I wouldn't eat the flower, but anyway. So there you go. So there's that. Now, let's see, Kate, what do we got for you? I feel like I have, and I'm not just saying this because you're in the UK, but this is the feeling that I get, and I've gotten this before. I want to say checkered. So I don't know if we're talking about checkers or a checkered coat. I'm not sure about that, but I have an older gentleman here, and I don't know if he's got a shirt on that's got checkers or he plays checkers. But I feel like I'm in a pub atmosphere. This is an older gentleman that's, I would say, going back a generation or two. Could be grandfather, great-grandfather. And I'm getting a cheers. I have one of those pub mugs, you know, kind of feeling. And a cap. I feel that he was a working man during his life, you know, working, you know, with horses. I'm wondering if he worked with horses. You know, I was going to say farmer, but I don't feel farmer. I feel more like horses, like trainer, delivery, you know, wagon delivery or something like that, or a stable, something like that. And I have another lady. I have a lady with him as well. So I'm going to say, I think they're great grandparents. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know how I'm doing. I feel like I have a woman with him, kind of, and she's like this. She's drying her hands on a dish towel, you know, like she's in the kitchen doing stuff, and he's in the pub, of course. What else would go on, right, in the UK? And I don't know if he's, you know, he's saying McDonald to me. So, which is my grandmother's, my father's mother's family. I'm into all this genealogy. I'm still trying to track some family members, and I'm getting the name McDonald. I'm wondering if that means anything to you. It means something to me, but I don't know if it means anything to you. And I don't mean the hamburger place. I mean like family. Okay. And I feel like I also have a crest of arms. And what's on the crest of arms? Let's see. Let me see, show me. He's very proud of this, whatever. What's on the of course, there's usually, a shield, and there's usually a flower of some. I feel like I have a white lily and some animal here. Some kind of animal, almost like a ram or something. So let me know if that, something with horns. So let me know if that resonates with you. What is his message? I'm asking him. He's delighted to be here. I'm wondering what his message is to you. I feel like I want to say, Kate, keep it steady, like keep it at a steady, like I see him driving horses at like a wagon or a buggy, sitting on that on a wooden like wagon and driving horses, and it's like and and they're trotting along. I think there's two of them. He's trotting along, and he's like, the secret is you got to keep it steady. Like, very true. I know very little about horses. I was raised in the country with horses, but I don't know how to handle them. But my impression is that the reins are an extension of your hands. So it's like you want to have a light touch on the reins. So I feel as if whatever the driving force is, Kate, whatever it is that you're working toward, keep it easy and steady. So I wonder if you can take that message. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Thank you for your donation. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Sheila Hand. How are you? How you doing? Hi. Oh, thank you very much. She likes my hair color. Gratitude prayer. Thank you. What else do we have? Lenka, hello. How are you? Can't stay long, and I'm just popped in to send love to you, angels. Thank you. Is that Marcia? I think so, right? Lee, Lenka, we said that. Kate says maybe it's one of my grandfathers. One worked down the coal mines and pubs, and another grandfather who worked and owned many horses. Okay, I never got the chance to meet either of those. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that, Kate. Thank you very much. Well, it doesn't matter if you met them or not. They love you. They've got your back. Okay, so thank you so much for accepting that. I consider that a validation. Oh, she said he did drive the horses and wagons. And I'm from a traveling gypsy family. Thank you, Carolan. Appreciate you and your time. Well, we appreciate you, Kate. Thank you very much. Mo, $6.99. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Mo, let me pull you a card. Ooh. Got a lot of purple here. Poppy. I love poppies. They're so pretty. Arctic Poppy. Dream Messenger. Mo, can you relate to this? This is the Dream Messenger. I wonder if you're getting messages in your dreams. Look at that orange poppy. That's a very vibrant color. Sometimes poppies are white or yellow even. I've seen that lately. I always thought of them as the yellow or the red, like for World War I. They had the red poppies in remembrance. Let's see what this says. Arctic. Let me see if this is here. Yeah, here it is. Dream Messenger. Your happiness is affecting everything around you. Your happiness is like sound waves, invisible, but felt through many layers of the worlds. So there you go. Your happiness is affecting everything around you. That's wonderful advice for all of us, right? Place the poppy card under your pillow when you go to sleep to bring forward messages from the dream time. So if you could print out a picture of a poppy and do that, that might help. Very nice. This is the flowers associated with receiving messages through dreams and pollinated by bees. There you go. Okay, what's the guidance? It's important to do the balance for you to keep your energy high and to guard your thoughts against darkness. There you go, Mo. All right, what are we getting for you? I don't remember most people's loved ones, so let's see. You know, I have a lady here who feels Asian. How would you say Oriental, Asian feeling? Um, I'm seeing these dark eyes, beautiful eyes, and she's showing me as a younger girl what she looked like as a younger girl. I don't know if this is someone in your family or if this is a spirit guide. Sometimes they sneak in too. What does she have to say? This is it. She's talking about a llama. Okay. A llama. Why am I getting a llama? Okay. My job is not to judge it, just deliver. What is that? And she's talking about some kind of fruits and like kumquats. Really do feel Asian with this lady. I don't know if they have a type of llama, but I do feel like some kind of Asian fruit. Her persona seems to be that. And she does this beautiful writing, like a calligraphy kind of writing. And I think she's here to encourage your, let's see what her message is. Encourage your creativity in your writing and reading. I want to go with, she's telling me grandmother. I feel like I'm on the grandmother side of things. If I'm not the grandmother or the great grandmother, I feel like I'm on that side of the family. I feel like I'm on a female side of the family. Like maybe mother side. I feel more female. Written, rules are written. Rules are written. Okay, rules are written. Rules are written, but not always followed. I don't know what that means. Okay, so rules are written, but not always followed. I don't know what that means. Okay. Let's see what else we have. And some kind of, she's bringing up like some kind of money, and I want to speak about the I Ching. Do you know what that is? I hope you know this, lady. If it's not for you, it might be for somebody else. So, what did she talk about money? And I'm seeing like coins with like Chinese letters on them, script, symbols. And she likes the poppy. What is with the llama? I don't know. But anyway, I'll deliver that. Let me see what her message is. Oh, her message is, Mo, this is what I'm getting. You can rewrite the rules. It's your life. You can rewrite the rules. That's what she's trying to say to me. Does that make sense? Like you're normally a rule follower, but this time you can break the rules and do what you want. Does that make sense to you, Mo? Let me know if that works for you. Okay. Thank you, Mo. All right. Okay, so we got those two. Thank you. Let's get back up to the beginning of the line. Kavita. Hello, dear. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful birthday. Kavita. Kavita. I have this gentleman. I think this is funny. I think this is your uncle. Hi, Ward. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. He's singing I Want to Be in Pictures. That's an old song. What's the name of it? I Want to Be in Pictures. Or You Ought to Be in Pictures. What's the name of that song? Why is he singing that? I know why he's singing it. I know why. Oop. You ought to be in pictures. You oughta. You oughta be in pictures. You ought to be in pictures song. Rudy Valley. Wow. That's an old one. You ought to be in pictures. Rudy Valley. You ought to be in pictures. You're wonderful to see. You ought to be in pictures. Oh, what a hit you would be. I think he's talking about a trip and about taking pictures, which you've mentioned, right? You have a trip coming up, and he's talking about taking pictures, which you said you're going to do, and paint from and use them as an inspiration for painting. Kavita is an artist. So I think that's why he's saying you want to be in pictures. I think he means, because he was kind of doing this Mae West kind of impression while I was doing it. So I think what he's trying to tell me is you ought to take pictures of a lot of things, and you're going to do some beautiful artwork. Now, what else do we have? Why is there a donkey here? First I have a llama, then I have a donkey. What's going on? Who is this? If anybody knows, anyone who's associated with those kind of animals, llama or donkey, I'm not sure why I'm getting them, but my job is to tell you what I get, not to decipher. Okay. Wonderful trip. What is he showing? He's showing me like a slip and slide, Kavita. You know those slip and slide things kids play on with the water? Sort of like a big one. So maybe there's a water park there or something around a water park. Sort of looks like, you know, a Western concept there for some reason, tourist attraction. I'm sure there are other things as too, because he's talking about archaeology of interest, and I just got a pineapple. I'm asking, kumquats was for Mo. And olives, of course, from Greece. What's the other fruit? Grapes. Okay, so he's talking about olives, grapes, that kind of thing. About the food. Like taking pictures of the food, perhaps, for your cookbook. Sights and sounds, smells. I don't know what the donkey is. Maybe they use a donkey to go up some of these trails in the mountains. I don't know, but there is a donkey there. And what we had talked about, that it's a wonderful trip for you, Kavita, and you will be invited back. I keep getting that. So can't guarantee who it is inviting you back, but it feels really good. Okay, so I hope that works for you, Kavita. Thank you so much. Okay, Ruth Saltman is here with us. Ruth Saltman is on Wednesday evenings, Transformational Soul. Sorry, I've really been a bum and not supporting other people's shows. I really am ashamed of myself. But sometimes I fall asleep by 8 o'clock and then I'm up at 12, you know, or 11:30. I don't know what's going on. But so I apologize. If I'm not watching your show, I'm probably sleeping. So I feel bad about that. But sometimes after I eat, I'm just like done. Oh, the good news. Let me interject this. I have lost 10 pounds. And, you know, I don't even really miss the things that I was eating. I was trying to follow the Mediterranean diet, and it's been working pretty good for me. So there you go, Kavita. Where else was I? Oh, Ruth. Ruth, so good to have you with us. So watch Ruth's show, A Transformational Soul, on Wednesday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Goldylocks Productions. Ruth is an author. Her books and wares can be seen on ruthsaltman.com. God, I was just thinking of you today, Ruth. Why was I thinking of you? Something about a nutcracker, Ruth. Something about, and I'm seeing like a wooden nutcracker here. So I'm wondering if you're getting ready for Christmas or thinking about something at Christmas. And I hope you had a wonderful Easter. I have somebody saying, I hope you had a good Easter, because they're showing me bunnies, colored eggs, the whole deal. I feel like there was an Easter egg hunt, or maybe the kids went on an Easter egg hunt, or you did something with the plastic eggs, maybe Easter baskets. But so this must be, I always get your grandmother alone. I don't get her. It's so interesting. The one that you were very close to, that she comes in, it's like a motherly feeling or a big sister kind of feeling. She loves to come in. She's very independent. She loves to come in by herself. It's not that she doesn't want to share the limelight. She just loves to visit. And when she comes and sits down at my dining room table. What does she have to say? Blueberries, yes. I am getting a couple little tiny blueberries on my blueberry plant. I cannot believe it. I saw it today. You see how that goes. My blueberry and raspberry. Raspberry's not doing too much, but the blueberry's doing pretty good. I got I had flowers, and I have little tiny blueberries. So she's talking about that. Something about blueberry. Did she make like a jelly or a jam or a pie? I don't know if she made a pie out of blueberry, but I feel like I have jars. So I'm thinking she made a jam. And there's this white. Let's get the impression when I look at her, I feel like a crisp, like clothes out on the line, like sheets out on the crisp white sheets out on the line, white like crisp curtains, white doilies kind of feeling with her. There is some place that she's reminding me of that, what is it, children's tale with was it the magpie or I guess, with the pie? What was that? With the pie? What's the story with the pie, the magpie, or eating the pie that is out on the window shelf to cool? What is that? Can't remember. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please tell me. What the hell is that called? The mind is a terrible thing to lose, but that's what happens some days. What's it with the pie? Is it magpies? Magpies and pies? Pies. Let's see. Oh, magpies are called pies. A magpie is a bird. I can't remember what that's called. What that is. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. I'm a children's book. And I can see a picture of it's a crow or a magpie trying to eat the pie. So there you go. So that's what she's doing. What is she doing? She's talking about, I'm wondering if she had this nutcracker and she's presenting that to you. Maybe as an idea. And once again, I have those soft, fuzzy angels. They're kind of like sewn. They're like stuffed little angels, maybe as an ornament. They're not flat. It's like two halves and you sew them together or something. I don't know. Something like a little puffy angel. So I think she's giving you more ideas for gifts and marketing ideas as well. She's funny. And she's showing me a book, and she's showing me a book signing again. So we know this is coming. I don't know when, but we know when we have a book signing coming. And she's very proud of you, very happy for you. So there you go, Ruth. I hope that makes sense. Lovely visiting with your grandmother, as always. Rita, Ruth. Lee. Hi, Lee. How are you? What am I getting for Lee? Lee was down in the dumps last week. Let's see how she's doing this week. Lee, did I bring this up before? Is there someone that is this in the family estranged from someone when they passed, or someone here was estranged from them when this person passed? There was something about an estrangement, which now on their side doesn't exist. So I'm wondering if there was, I don't know if they're trying to reach out and make amends. Is this a woman? Is this a woman, like an aunt or grandmother or somebody? Is this somebody who was at odds? I'm writing as I'm talking. Was at odds with a family member when they passed? That is a regret, because we know when they pass, they have to experience a life review, which is not, all bad. It's good and good. You're just kind of honestly looking at things that went on in your life and what you could do better, what you did well. So I have this impression of this woman who might be a grandmother or aunt. Sorry, my nose is itching. Feels like quite a stubborn, saying she was quite a stubborn woman. Would you understand someone like that? So I don't know if this is a grandmother or mother-in-law. Feels weird, and there's an estrangement there. And she is regretting that right now. So I'm wondering if you can tell me who that is. Do you understand who that is? Something about a boy. Is this her son? Her son. And Lee, I want to talk to you about a contemporary gal who passed over, about approximately your age, maybe you went to school with, or friends. She's like calling the sweater girl. She's talking about a sweater. In the 50s, they had those sweaters that kind of buttoned down the back. I don't know if they wore the sweater backwards. I still don't get that. I got to look that up. They call them sweater girls. Showing off their figure with the sweater. Nothing like a sweater to do that, right? Those light, and they had sweater sets or sweater twin sets. So I kind of feel like you both wore this, or you would recognize that. Would you recognize that, Lee? So I have someone that wants to come in and say hello to you. A lot of laughs. So let me know how that works for you, Lee. Let's see. And you are going to be all right. I know you're getting crabby because something's taking too long, but you are going to be all right. It's okay. Sarah, how are you? Thank you so much for all the work you do on the Psychic Medium of Sarasota group. We have a group Facebook page. I just post something stupid once in a while, but if you'd like to make a comment, or there's something you want to talk about, you can put it on there. Sarah is wonderful at greeting everybody, because I don't. I'm sorry to say. She keeps track of that. Thank you very much. What can I do for you, Sarah? I'm going to, because you're so wonderful, I'm going to pull a card for you, because I'm seeing this. This is calling to me. This is for you, Sarah. This is for you. It's beautiful rose. So I'm trying to get my rose bush to produce another one. Produce one. Look at this color. So feminine, so beautiful. This is for you, for all the things that you do for us. Thank you. Support. This is the rose, and it reflects balance. That's an important message for you, because I think you feel like you're ripping your hair out. I think you're like running around trying to figure out how to do this. You got a lot going on. Your plan's going, your mind's going 100 miles an hour. Sarah's an excellent intuitive reader. She's a healer. She has some wonderful products. Golden Sunshine. Is that it? GoldenSunshineProducts.com? Golden Sunshine. Do I have that right? Sunshine.com? Let me know, Sarah. There's a lot going on, and I saw the picture recently of your son. How tall he's getting, how grown up he's getting. It was his birthday. So Austin, that's it. Austin. Yeah. Happy birthday, Austin. So what do I have for you? I feel like like Ruth, I think you have a special grandmother figure in the spirit world that you relate to. It's like if I may say this, the only one who gets you. Could you relate to that? I feel like I have this woman that understands you better than anybody, living or dead. And she's like, I get you. And I've got you. And she's showing me like you like falling backwards, and she's there to catch you. So there are some things that you're going to take a risk on. You know what, Sarah? Sometimes you just have to throw yourself out there. That's what I did. I mean, the first psychic fair I did was now 15 years ago. What a nut I was. You know, your car's loaded up with your table and your chair and your stuff and blah, blah, blah. Oy. And I just was like, and I went over like every reading. I was so busy. I don't think, I mean, it went by, an 8-hour day went by like, you can't believe it. I don't think I ate anything. I was still there at like 9 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night, and they were trying to wrap up. It was the first affair I did, first metaphysical fair I did. And I made a lot of money, but I was a mess and I was a train wreck. Couldn't keep the readings at, under 15 minutes. I couldn't, I probably shorted myself, didn't get paid. When I'm nervous, I screw everything up. So I just want to reassure you, there's some ventures you're looking at, Sarah. Don't be afraid to take a risk. I mean, everybody messes up. It works out. So this is what I'm kind of getting from her. And I hope you understand this lady, who this is. I also have wind chimes. So I think there's something you have in common. You have some wind chimes by the window or the door. She wants to let you know this is her. So, Sarah, I hope you can take that. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all you do. Appreciate you. Okay, so we got Mo, we got Kate, we got Ruth, we got Sarah. Did that? We got Mo. Sheila Hand, how are you, dear? What's going on? Oh, that's who this is. I remember your mother. Briefly, I remember your mother from years ago, and I feel that she's here. Now, when I saw her, she had a short haircut, and I think she liked that short haircut. Tell me if I'm wrong. And she's still showing me the gray hair, and I think she had trouble moving and walking. Not anymore. I feel this is what she's doing. So she's being very sassy on the other side. I think she liked music, and I think she liked dancing. And she's saying, men, I had more than one. Would you understand that? This is what she's telling me. She's like, oh, I had more than one, hon. So I don't know if she's married a couple of times, had a lot of boyfriends, but that's the impression. I think she was hot stuff back in the day. And there's also like a religious upbringing with her, which is like totally contrary to what you've been associated with. She wants to let you know everything is okay on the other side. She's doing very well. I've been man fishing over there as well, so I don't know if this was her husband or someone related to you, like a parent. She's talking about that. I'm getting fishing with that, like freshwater fishing, like a rowboat, and plaid shirt. I'm wondering what that's about. Just wants to say hello. And she's talking about a brother. So I don't know if it's her brother, your brother on the other side. She's also telling me your husband's mother. Is your husband's mother passed? Is your mother-in-law passed, Sheila? Because I have a very strong female on the other side. She's telling me your mother-in-law is on the other side. I don't know if that's a new one, if that's a new passing, if she's been there a while, but I'm supposed to tell you that she is there. And very happy for you both. And I get the impression, I don't know if she was Southern or she's a country girl, if she fried catfish, if either one of these ladies fried fish, like, like Waltz on Tamiami Trail. You know how they have the fried fish? What's the fish that they fry the most there? Grouper or something like that. I want to say catfish. I wonder if you can relate to that. I wonder if that is associated with your husband. So I want to let you know that. And I get like I feel like graduation. Something about graduation. Was that your grandson or someone talking about graduation, prom, this kind of thing? She says, looking forward to seeing that. So let me know, Sheila, if this is making any sense. If you can take any of it, appreciate it. Thank you for joining the show. Marsha, is that you, dear? Thank you. Marsha, I think that's Marsha. What do I want to say to Marsha? Very fatherly, I feel. Let me see if I'm getting any. Hi, Lanka. Let me see if I'm getting any feedback here. Oh, thank you, Lee. Okay. Well, I don't see anything yet, but we'll see. I hope they're taking these things. We'll see. MM is Marsha. I always get that red and gold around you. I see you unfoiling or unfolding. What's the word? A flag. You know, when you unwrapping. What's the word I'm looking for? Something. Unfolding. Unfueling something. Anyway, I feel like if I am you, I'm holding this flag that's rolled up, and I hold it and let the flag unroll itself, and there's a dragon on there. Big dragon, like a Chinese dragon. And it has some kind of, it has fire coming out, and it has some kind of, the tail is kind of swirled around it. I'm wondering if this is a piece of art or if this is a symbol for you, but that's what I'm getting. So far, I had a llama, a donkey, and a dragon. Where are we going with all this? Okay. So this dragon is very, and I'm getting sentimental. I'm getting to something sentimental with this. Movement in March is what I'm being told. Who's telling me this? Feel very fatherly. I wonder if you have a father on the other side. There. That's the impression I feel. Marsha, I feel like I have a dad. And I feel like this gentleman was very proud of his shoes. Showing me his shoes and showing me dancing a little bit. Like I feel casual but well dressed kind of feeling with him. Maybe a hat, like one of those. You see them; they're very popular today. I wouldn't call it a fedora, not a fedora. Those straw hat kind of things. Everybody got them. But back in the day, that's what you wore in the summertime as a guy. I feel like 50s, 60s. And he's showing me his shoes. I don't know if they're golf shoes, if they're bowling shoes, but they're brown with the white area on the front of the foot. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay. What is he saying? What's he saying? Movement in March or May. I think March and May. I'm not sure. Movement in one of those. I'm getting the MA part. Let's see what he's movement in that. So what does that mean? Like physically moving, business is moving, something is moving. I thought he was telling me cattails, but I think he's saying to me curtail. Curtail something? Curtail something. And I'm wondering if you're going to be a vendor at something. Like, are you taking a booth? Like showcasing your work? Marcia is feng shui expert. So I'm wondering. So I want you to know you're not forgotten. So you let me know. If you have time, drop a comment in the chat. We appreciate it. How's our time? Oh, pretty good. Robert, what are you up to, Shaman Bob? What are you up to, my dear? Excuse me. I don't know why I'm choking. Oh, I have one of those misters going in the other room. And it's like kind of strong. I still get this radio. Get this gentleman in the garage working with the radio playing. An old-fashioned radio. Working on a car. Let's see. And I always get when I get your mother, she talks about Robert Goulet. Remember him? Oh my God, she loves him. I did too. Robert Goulet. Damn, that's a long time ago. She says, I just love him. I hear you. I hear you, Mom. God, he was so sexy. He was like so classy looking too. Like Tom Jones was sexy, but Robert Goulet always wore a tuxedo. Sort of like Engelbert Humperdinck. I think they're around the same time. Robert Goulet, she just loved him. So anyway, I'm getting what is she? Let me see what he's saying. I don't even remember what he's saying. Robert Goulet. Robert. I'm telling you, this cell phone is the best thing. Robert Goulet. Hey. Oh, G-O-U. Robert Goulet. American and Canadian. It's possible. Oh, that's right. That song was Camelot. That's right. He did a Camelot. Star dies while waiting for a lung transplant. Wow. That was back in 2007. And I think the song that he sang was It's Possible. What I Did for Love. Close to You. Close to You. God, he was a good looking guy. Anyway, so that's Mom. And still showing me that picture of that gentleman. I don't know who that is. Is that your friend that kind of adopted you? Working on his car in the garage. Your mom's like, I don't know, something's on your brain. She's like, don't worry about it. So she's like, don't worry. But she's like, don't worry about it. I don't know what she's talking about, Bob. She's like, don't worry about it. Okay. Fairy lights. Is she talking about the lights I have outside, or you with fairy light? I don't know what that is. I see you packing up some stuff. Are you cleaning out the? We talked about this. Are you cleaning the house out? Are you cleaning your things out, Robert? Making room like we had suggested. What? Remember that business, Rooms to Rent? Remember those trucks that were all over the place, Rooms to Rent? What was that like? You just rent a room full of furniture for like a month or something? She's like, you can always do that. I feel like in case you have to, in case you meet someone, which I know you will, and all of a sudden you're like, your living conditions have to need an improvement. Your things in your house. Maybe your living room or set or something. And she's like, there's always rooms to go. Is that it? Rooms to go. That's it. There's always rooms to go. She's quite funny. And a very sisterly feeling with her, Robert. I feel like she's got a sister with her, or a friend that's like a sister, and they're chit-chatting away about things. And I think your mother went to bingo. She go to bingo? She likes bingo. So she wants to let you, she's just like, stop worrying about it. Take it easy. Don't worry. So that's your message from your mother. Hope you can take that, Robert. Hello. Lenka, hello, dear. How are you? Lenka. I have an older woman on the other side, Lenka, that is wrapping things in tissue paper. These little, I don't know if they're ornaments, things she made, dolls. I don't know what it is. It's something small, and she's wrapping these little things in tissue paper. And then I'm also being shown, like I would call them like saltwater taffy in those little papers that they wrap them up in. I'm also seeing that. I'm wondering why that is. I don't know. Very religious lady. Like, she showed me this before, and you didn't take it with them. And I can see it so vividly again. The Madonna being, the statue of the Madonna being presented, walking down the street, and there's people on both sides. This is a big event somewhere, I guess, Poland, Ukraine, a place like that. And they are carrying, there's like 4 gentlemen. They have this Madonna statue on like a wood frame that they're carrying her. I forgot what you call it, presentation. Might be for the month of May, or something like that, but there's definitely the Madonna. And I've seen it so vividly, and I know you can't take it, but I can't get the picture out of my head. So I feel like she's associated with that. I feel very religious lady. She said it's, and I feel like, like she really sacrificed. She really believed that. And now that she's in heaven, she says, all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is ask for it, and it's there. So she's reminding you, all you have to do is ask for help. All you have to do is ask for opportunity. So I hope that makes sense. Thanks, Lenka, for joining us tonight. Okay, Kate, we got Robert. Thank you, Lee. Lee likes my hair color. Kate. Down the coal mines. Thank you, Lenka. Thank you, Kate, for your feedback. I appreciate that. And MM is Marsha. Okay, thank you. Melissa Parks, how are you, dear? Thank you, Melissa. Thank you very much for your compliment. Melissa Parks show is tomorrow night. That is a Joyful Finding show. And I am going to try to catch your show, Melissa. I explained earlier, you may have missed it, but I've been like falling asleep at like 8 o'clock. So I've been missing everybody's show. Sorry not to give you the same support you show me. I appreciate your support, and I will try to be better about it. Let's see. Melissa Parks, a wonderful, intuitive, very high energy show, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, Goldylocks Productions, Joyful Finding show. Melissa Parks is the host of that show. Don't miss it. Mo says, I don't often remember my dreams, so I pay attention when I remember. I know, isn't that weird? Melissa, what do we got? Oh, the brother that you showed me. You have 2 brothers, right? In spirit, and a dad, or so, right? You get 3 or 4 males over there. The brother that I keep calling Steve is not Steve, right? That's Laura's brother, I think. Your brother is laughing And he's showing me tennis. He's calling them tennis shoes. Showing me like sneakers without socks. He's showing me that. Loved it here. He absolutely loved it here in Florida. He says, my ship has sailed. Don't feel bad for me. He says, I am having a wonderful time on the other side. Do not feel bad for me. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to be able to look out for you. He's mentioning your older son, Melissa. What a beard that kid has. It's unbelievable. He looks like a full-grown adult. He's laughing about that. He's laughing. He's showing me a razor. He's like, he needs to shave that. He's saying something about a sports car or something. Okay, so something about him driving. I don't know. Does that make sense? Anyway, he's thinking of you, and he says, thank you for letting me tag along, Melissa. And I'm getting, somebody is saying, not hot dogs, frankfurters. Who's saying that? Frankfurters. I feel like somebody that loved hot dogs, and they're correcting me and saying they are frankfurters. And I feel like it's a male. Is that your dad? I feel like somebody's Franks, calling them frankfurters. What else would you call them? Hot dog? Why do we call them hot dogs anyway? But he said they're frank. When they came, they didn't come in a pack. They came in they were tied together. That's frankfurters. That's the difference. Hot dogs come in a plastic bag, he says. Frankfurters are like attached, and that you would buy them at the butcher's. So, presenting that to you, Melissa. I hope you can take that. Where am I? Oop, I got 2 minutes. Who did I miss? I have Word. Hi, Robin. Oh, Kavita said there are donkeys in Santorini, where she's going. Good. Okay. Well, I guess that's why I'm getting that. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food. She is on Tuesday evenings, Eastern Standard. Remarkable reader, charm readings, letters from heaven, chill. She is amazing. Please don't miss her show. Who did I miss? Blackbirds. That's it. Blackbirds. Magpies. Thank you, Lee. Ruth says, now that you mention it, I think she did make jam or jelly, and she hung clothes on the line all the time. I miss doing that. Thank you, Carolan. Great message. Roseanne Wallace. Hi, dear. How are you? No one comes to mind right now. Well, she's going to bug you. And Sarah said 100%. Yes, 100%. That's her granny. Oh, your weight loss shows on your face. Oh, thank you very much. Glad it shows somewhere. Sarah says, perfect validation. I was just talking to my son about putting out another wind chime. My granny always grew the most beautiful roses. Okay. Fresh roses. Wow. Okay. Message of time. I got like 1 minute here. Thank you, Robin. Who was the one I missed? Lanka says grandmother and her mom are very religious Roman Catholics in Slovakia. Okay. She wants to let you know all you have to do is think about it and it's yours. And Lanka will keep that in mind. And sneakers. He loves sneakers, Melissa Park says. And thanks. My dad would say that. Oh, good. Absolutely amazing. Who's the person I missed here? Hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Who is it that I missed? Ward. It's a strange. Banana is a grape. No, I did not know that. Tell me about llamas. Who's got the llama? And Ruth said the kids had an egg hunt. Good. Okay, I know I missed somebody. Oh, Roseanne Wallace. Who's that gentleman? I've seen him before. Is this your husband? Roseanne, is that your husband? Let me know in the comments or Facebook comments. Thank you so much for everyone for joining me. I really, really appreciate you. Have a good night. Have a wonderful week. And I hope that I see you next week. Please join us. Thanks so much. Have a good night now. Bye-bye.